What's good, y'all? It's Tahlia, your girl, back at it again with another YouTube video. But for real, I'm Tahlia, or people call me Leah. I make videos on encouragement. I make some vlogs and stuffs like that. What else do? I do art and stuff, so some art videos are coming up. Alright. So today, I wanted to talk about how to be productive during the quarantine because we're all at home, I hope. We're all staying home, quarantine life be like, you know what I'm saying? So I was actually struggling with this myself. I still am, to be honest. It's hard to be productive when you have so much time on your hands, which is kind of ironic, but I guess we just kind of like, well, I guess I'll just do it later, you know? And we just say that all the time, and then we get nothing done. But I actually was feeling like I wasn't being productive enough the past couple of weeks that I've been home. So I was like, you know what? Let me make a video so I can help myself, and I'm sure some other people are trying to figure out how they can be more productive. So let's roll right into it. So I came up with 5 things that can help you be more productive. There's a couple different situations you could be during the quarantine. So you either work from home, you either still go to work, or you don't work. So if you work from home, you might be getting adjusted to being around your kids all day, or just being home all day and not going out to work and having that, you know, commute. If you don't work at all, or if you lost your job because of the quarantine, that could be extra stress added onto you. And if you're still working, so if you work at a grocery store, at one of those essential places still open, or if you are a healthcare worker, all of those things could add onto your stresses. So overall, I feel like it's important to define productivity for you. Okay, what can I actually get done, and how can I be most productive in this time? So regardless of what situation you're in, it's important for us all to have a balance to be able to reduce the amount of stress we have. So the next 4 things are going to help us reduce our stress and help us become more productive. Make a routine. This is something that helped me the most. So setting up a routine definitely helps you set yourself up for success. You can either schedule the night before, do an hour by hour, or like morning, get this done by morning, get this done by night, or whatever you want to do. However you want to break it up, you can do that. Or you can do in the beginning of the week or on Sunday, you can make a to-do list and write all of the things that you can get done or that you need to get done during the week, so that you can break it up into pieces and not have like so much on your plate for every day. Another thing to add into your routine is when you need to go out. So during this time, you have to actually like think about, okay, I need to make sure I have the supplies, I need to go out, I need to make sure I have a mask, gloves, whatever. And it's important for us to go out less now. So if you can go out once every 2 weeks or once a week, instead of, you know, oh, I forgot bread or I forgot this, just make sure you make a list and be able to go out to the store less. Some more things to add into your routine are to plan your meals ahead of time, because the more things you have ready on your schedule, the less things you'll have to do that day and stress and like, oh my gosh, what I'm about to make for dinner and stuff like that. So it could also be helpful to lay out your clothes. Wearing an actual outfit instead of sweatpants, doing your hair, doing your makeup, all that stuff. Actually getting ready instead of just like rolling out of the bed onto your computer, and like all of those things could actually boost your mood and make you more productive. So next I want to talk about taking your mental health seriously. Right now, since everything's closed, we can't go anywhere, we can't barely leave the front lawn. Making you feel home and inside all day can definitely add on to your stress and can make you feel like you're going crazy. So there's a couple things you can do to reduce the stress of literally just staying in the house all day. One thing to keep you sane and keep us all sane in this hard time is talking to your loved ones daily. So that's just shooting them a text like, yo, what's good, you know, checking up on each other, calling them, FaceTiming them. A lot of us miss people right now, so if we keep checking in on each other, making sure everyone is okay, then that helps us a lot too. So make sure you're still doing the things you love to do. So I like to paint, I like to draw, you know, do different stuff like that. So you can even make new hobbies just when you're not on the computer or when you're not working. Just make sure you're taking that time to do the things you love to do to reduce that stress. Get good rest and take breaks. So especially when you're working from home, I'm sure it's easier to, you know, just, I want to get this all done, I'm not going to take a break. But if you take breaks, it'll make you more productive and it'll make you more effective at your work, especially if you get good hours of rest. So make sure you turn off your phone early before bed, or at least like 30 minutes, an hour before bed. Those things can also help you get a better night's sleep. Do the dang thing. So when actually being productive in your work, make sure you organize your area wherever you're gonna sit at, but instead of having a cluttered space, make sure, you know, you're organizing and you're keeping everything, you know, your desk kind of open and clean so that it makes you more productive. And then you can also change up your scenery. So instead of, you know, sitting on your bed, you can go on your desk, or instead of going onto your desk, you can go out to the table, which can make it feel less monotonous and less like you're at home working. But if you're changing it up, it can maybe boost your productivity. Something that helped me be more productive in tech school is a productivity timer. There's like so many apps. The one I had was Tomato Timer, and you could change like the short breaks, the long breaks, the work sections, the number of sections, the theme color, all this stuff. You can change all of that to fit your needs. For actual working and working for long minutes, hours, it's important for you to take breaks every 55 minutes. Naturally, we get distracted very easily. It might even help if you start with shorter time periods of just straight working, so you can work for 25 minutes straight and then take a small break like 5 minutes, then work for 45 minutes and take a longer break. Because honestly, we do need brain breaks. Sometimes we're just like, no, get this all done, boom, boom, boom. Being on long hours on, you know, your computer with the blue light, or just like looking at words for so long, you know, your brain starts to hurt. So just make sure you're taking those breaks. And then when you go back to your work after your break, you feel more rejuvenated and you feel more ready to work efficiently. Another thing with your productivity, such as like the timer, you can also put your phone on do not disturb, turn it off. Honestly, do whatever you need to do to make sure you get your work done and get it done on time and all that stuff. The last thing is, which I think is the most important, is to change your perspective. When this all started, everybody was like, stay home. What do you mean stay home? But seriously, we were all like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not doing this. It's important that we all understand the importance of social distancing and staying home. Let's not forget that we're all in this together. So literally, everyone in the whole world is figuring out how to navigate through this hard time. Let's all be there for each other. Let's make sure that we are staying home, staying socially distant. Let's use this time to learn more about ourselves and others, get to know people more from a distance. Let's also take this time to be grateful for all those people that we might not always think about, but that are working super hard to literally keep the world running, such as grocery store workers, healthcare workers, military. So we definitely thank you guys so much for keeping the world running, literally. We're all depending on you right now, and you guys are literally on the front line, so we are definitely grateful for you guys. So if you know someone with COVID-19, definitely just make sure you're praying for them, texting them, checking in with them, making sure they're getting better and doing whatever they need to get better. And if you have it, just know the whole world is praying for you right now. We are all with you, and get well soon. So yeah guys, that is my spiel on staying productive during the quarantine. Okay, to sum it up, let's make sure we do these things. So let's all make sure we are defining our productivity in order to create a balance and reduce our stress together. Let's all make routines that can help us get through the weeks. Let's take our mental health seriously and make sure we're checking in on others. Let's do the dang thing, get our work done, put our productivity timers on, and let's all change our perspective so we can get through this healthy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, comment, like, subscribe, stay home, stay healthy, continue to practice social distancing, and wash your hands 3,768,000 million times a day. And before you know it, we'll all be able to hug our family and friends again. Love you guys. See you later.